protein is necessary for the body's growth and maintenance. Animal, dairy, and plant-based protein are all necessary for this growth. Deciding to undertake a low-carb, high-protein diet for the short term is advised by many nutritionists for weight loss. The idea is that protein can convince you to believe that you are fuller than you are. Therefore, cutting down on your calorie intake and burning the fat directly with little activity when on a protein diet. However, high-protein diets may be harmful in the long term if you follow them with strict carbohydrate restrictions. Stay with us until the end of the video because we will be answering the question, are high-protein diets safe? High-protein diets like keto diet focus on protein and fats. The supplements, drinks, and food are geared towards increasing protein intake. Consuming one source of nutrients for too long causes health complications. Here are 4 of the problems associated with a high-protein diet. Number 4. Heart disease. Saturated fats and cholesterol lead to heart diseases. These are considered common when one eats too much protein. Coronary heart disease in women has also been fueled by high-fat dairy and red meat. The fat around the heart can be hazardous if not properly reversed by other diet plans that are favorable. Number 3. Kidney damage. If you have existing kidney issues, the quickest way to amplify it is by consuming more protein than your body needs. At its damaged state, the kidney will have to work harder than usual to process the nitrogen that comes in amino acids. Those waste products are not effectively removed because your kidney is already damaged, and that weakens it more. Healthy kidneys will also start weakening if they have to constantly be pounded with more nitrogen than they are used to excreting. Next up, we will discuss the other thing that happens when you overwork your kidney. Number 2. Dehydration. The flushes that the kidney does for each nitrogen waste come at the expense of body water. That is why when you eat protein only, you get thirstier and protein decreases hydration levels in the body. If you happen to have diarrhea due to eating too much processed protein, you might also need more water than you normally take. That can also be canceled if you eat fiber in fruits and vegetables. Number 1. Increased cancer risk. Many cancers are associated with high-protein diets that consist of red meat. Processed and red meat combined are massive contributors to men's prostate cancer and breast cancer in women. The fats found in red meat are to blame for this cancer risk. Although some protein sources also reduce cancer risk, those are found in fiber. Cancer risk for trying to manage your weight is not worth it. There are many ways to stay fit and healthy, and you should avoid the ones that push you to unnecessary fatal health risks. So, how do you mitigate the dangers of a high-protein diet? Before we answer that question, we encourage you to subscribe to this channel for healthy diets and lifestyles. If this video seems helpful, then share it with family and friends. For high-protein diets, it is advisable to choose a protein that is not harmful when taken in large quantities. Consider cutting out processed meat to avoid the problems with a high-protein diet. Choose options like soy, bean, nuts, fish, skinless poultry, pork, lean beef, and low-dairy products. Good carbohydrates should accompany these. Squeeze in some carbohydrates. Make sure it is not processed. The challenge with processed foods is their lack of original nutrients. They are infused with some nutrients, but these are often processed together with extra sugar and other caloric properties. If you have been on this channel for a while, we keep bringing up the fiber. Here is a chance to include fiber in your choices. Carbs high in fiber are easily digestible and leave almost no traces of their caloric compound in your system. Whole grains, vegetables, and fruits are excellent choices for carbohydrates when you are trying to manage your high-protein diet properly. Truthfully, a high-protein diet is harmful in the long term if you do not choose the right foods when dieting. It is advisable to contact your doctor before going on any diet. They know what works best for you and what could be detrimental to your health. Weight loss is the primary reason for this dieting choice. However, it is not guaranteed to maintain weight loss. Weight management can be unrealistic if you stop dieting and back to your past eating habits. That is why your choice should be something that you can do long-term, and you can be comfortable making your lifelong diet. I mean, A weight loss in the new year sounds like a good idea. After all the festivities and indiscriminate eating, but trying out a high-protein diet for that is not ideal. High-protein diets are not recommended for people who suffer from chronic health conditions. So yes, it is not a lie. High-protein diets may be harmful to your health. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next video.